A South Texas tradition since 1964. This is Domingo Live with your hosts Rudy Trevino and Barbie Leo. Now here's Rudy and Barbie.
Buenos días y bienvenidos a la tradición del sur de Texas on this somewhat cold, chilly Sunday morning. Yes, estoy solo aquí hoy este día. Barbie's off today. Pero vamos a mandar saludos a todo mundo aquí en Corpus Christi, across the coastal bend and across the USA via live stream. Bienvenidos a Domingo Live. Hoy por la mañana we got some wonderful guests who represent the coastal bend with a lot of different events that are going to be happening here in the next week or so. We've got friends from United Way of the coastal bend. They're here to talk to us about mom's resources and what's available to them. Also, the Diocese of Corpus Christi talking to us today about the school voucher enrollment program and how you can get your kiddos involved and enrolled with the Diocese of Corpus Christi school program. Also, a representative from the Corpus Christi Police Athletic League is here today in the studio to talk to us about their events that are going to be coming up here in the next couple of days. Pero también al mismo tiempo, we want to remember a gentleman who is no longer with us. He was a performer on Domingo Live. His name is Mando Lopez, and he passed recently. His family asked that we show some videos of him in remembrance, and today we vamos a complacer, ¿verdad? Porque tenemos la música de Mando Lopez y los muchachos. So we try to recognize a lot of the artists who have passed on, and we do it, unfortunately, cuando ya pasan a mejor vida, ¿verdad? So hoy por la mañana vamos a presentar unos cuantos videos de Mando López, que nos dejó unos recuerdos, ¿verdad? Para su familia and all of his friends and family who enjoyed his music, his talents, his God-given talents, and we're going to share them with you hoy por la mañana. También we want to say hello to all our friends who are watching us via live stream across the USA, to our friends in Los Angeles. Saludos para ustedes. Today is Grammy Day. It is a big day in Los Angeles because we've got stars from all across the world who are going to be at the Grammys today. También tenemos nuestros amigos from Seattle and, of course, our friends from Homestead, Florida, who are watching us this morning. Vamos a empezar la programación como de costumbre, dedicando esta selección para la memoria de Mando Lopez. He performed on Domingo Live. This video that we're going to show you off the bat here is from the early 2000s when we were doing Domingo Live at Fiesta Square. And so today, as we remember Mando Lopez y los muchachos, we pay tribute to him and all that he did for our community in performing Tejano music, performing for the Corpus Christi audiences. Please, un aplauso para Mando López, que lo tiene en el cielo.
Compadre lo tiene casi bobo, lo alimenta con agua no sé qué. A mi compadre lo tiene casi bobo, lo alimenta con agua no sé qué. Le dan patas de sapo, colita de una rana, le dan ojitos secos de noche y de mañana. Le dan patas de sapo, colita de una rana, le dan ojitos secos de noche y de mañana. Oiga compadre, ¿qué le pasa? Pues que le ha dado esa mujer. Usted no se ha dado cuenta que le da agua de no sé qué. Usted no se ha dado cuenta que le da agua de no sé qué. A mi compadre lo tiene casi bobo, lo alimenta con agua no sé qué. A mi compadre lo tiene casi bobo, lo alimenta con agua no sé qué. Le dan patas de sapo, colita de una rana, le dan ojitos secos de noche y de mañana. Le dan patas de sapo, colita de una rana, le dan ojitos secos de noche y de mañana. Oiga compadre, ¿qué le pasa? Pues que le ha dado esa mujer. Usted no se ha dado cuenta que le da agua de no sé qué. Usted no se ha dado cuenta que le da agua de no sé qué. sé qué. A mi compadre lo tienen casi bobo, lo alimentan con agua no sé qué. Le dan patas de sapo, colita de una rana, le dan ojitos secos de noche y de mañana. Le dan patas de sapo, colita de una rana, le dan ojitos secos de noche y de mañana. Oiga compadre, ¿qué le pasa? Pues que le ha dado esa mujer. Usted no se ha dado cuenta que le da agua de no sé qué. Usted no se ha dado cuenta que le da agua de no sé qué.
An overdose doesn't define a person, and it can happen to anyone, anywhere. The Coastal Bend Wellness Foundation is restoring hope and empowering everyday people to act in an emergency. Naloxone is safe, easy to use, and can reverse an opioid overdose. One spray, one chance, one life saved. You don't have to be a medical professional to make a difference. You just have to be prepared. Learn how to recognize an overdose, administer naloxone, and help save a life. Our clinic provides free naloxone. Just stop by, because every life is worth saving.
Hurry, it's happening now through Monday at Rooms to Go. Shop 100 perfect picks, each just $9.99 or less. Picture it, your home, fully furnished in your style, with living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms, each for $9.99 or less. So many stylish options, each $9.99 or less. And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $20 or less per month, interest-free for 50 months. Plus, free doorway delivery. Don't wait. Offer ends Monday at Rooms to Go.
When I was 28, I almost died. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. When I picked up my first insulin prescription, it cost me $684. I couldn't afford that. Most Texans can't either. So when I got to the Texas house, I took on Big Pharma and capped insulin at $25 a month. I'm James Tallarico. I know what it means to fight for my life. I approve this message because in the Senate, I'll fight for yours.
Many puppies and dogs in pet shelters have a small chance of ever having a full life. When shelters struggle financially, sadly, pets get euthanized. There's nothing humane about that. Ernie Hudson here asking you to make a loving $15 monthly donation to the Puppy Food Bank. Your generous donation allows the Puppy Food Bank to send food to pet shelters for free. So join me, be a difference maker, and I'll send you a Pet Rescue Champion t-shirt as my thank you.
Your home is your castle. Don't let huff and puff of South Texas storms ruin your biggest investment. Chewy's Roofing, the right company if you need repairs for cracking, rotting, or leaks. Call for a free estimate today, 510-6212. A Chewy's new roof is windstorm certified and guaranteed for residential or commercial projects. If you have damage or need a new roof, Chewy's Roofing are the professionals who can assess your needs now. Your home protectors are ready, so call 510-6212 before any damage gets worse. Chewy's Roofing.
With Brother, sewing is so easy. Bring a touch of magic to a plain jacket. Turn a picture into a tote. Create comfy quilts and home decor. Only Brother turns sewing from something you like into something you love.
If you sew or would like to learn, we have everything you need here at Singer in the Gulfway Shopping Center, including the best Brother machines. And fabrics! It's so easy!
Welcome back to Domingo Live. It's been a big talk about story in the news here lately. We've said goodbye to our Bishop Mulvey, who retired, and now we have a new bishop, Bishop Mario Aviles, who wanted to share a message with all of the Catholics here in South Texas as he takes reign of the 9th Bishop of the Diocese of Corpus Christi. And he had a message that we shared with us, and we'd like to share it with you hoy por la mañana. Here is Bishop Mario Aviles on Domingo Live.
Creo que para todos, como decía, es un momento de mucha alegría. Es un momento en que tenemos que darle gracias a Dios porque es bueno. Y todas estas cosas pasan por su providencia y por el cuidado que Dios tiene para nosotros. Y esta misma alegría que he encontrado estos días, el que la gente venga en grandes números, porque están llegando mucha gente aquí a la iglesia de la Preciosa Sangre. Es un signo de ese gozo, de esa alegría, porque la iglesia sigue adelante. Dios en su providencia no abandona a su pueblo y le da nuevos pastores para seguir adelante en el camino al cielo, que es lo que estamos haciendo todos.
Y quizá un día lo invítenos, ¿verdad? Que nos acompañe aquí en Domingo Live el obispo nuevo del Diocese de Corpus Christi, Bishop Mario Áviles, aquí en Domingo Live, que nos acompañe un día, ¿verdad? Para platicarnos de su historia y su trayectoria sirviendo a Cristo. Ahora, let's get a check on our weather right now with Hope, who is standing by at the weather wall to tell us about today's weather and the rest of the week. Hope?
This Domingo Live weather update is sponsored by Sames Ford.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to Domingo Live. Happy February 1st. It's time to take a look back at our January. You'll notice the first 2 weeks of January are all orange. We saw temperatures in the upper 70s and 80s for the most part. That's thanks to upper level high pressure that really controlled our weather down here in the surface. Now, the last several weeks we've been seeing more blue, so more below average highs. That's as we've had several rounds of fronts and some pretty cold ones that have left us pretty close to freezing in the morning and pretty chilly in the afternoon. Now today we are going to be below average once again. The average high for February 1st is 70 degrees. We're looking at a high in the low 60s today. Lots of sunshine, lighter winds than what we saw yesterday. We're looking at winds around 10 miles per hour. Gonna be a pretty pleasant day in the afternoon. Definitely get out and enjoy that. Now, if you like those warmer temperatures, those temperatures are going to keep on increasing Monday and Tuesday. We're looking at 70 degrees and then nearly 80 degrees. That's as our moisture starts building in at the surface. That's going to raise our morning lows almost at 60 degrees Tuesday morning. This is, of course, all before we see another front coming in Tuesday night that is going to knock our temperatures back down. Current timing looks to be around the end of the afternoon on Tuesday. Most of the rain is actually going to be to our northeast, so I don't think we have a great chance of seeing much rain. Maybe an isolated shower Tuesday night into Wednesday. Of course, afterwards we'll see our dew points drop off again and that surface moisture get pushed out. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Now tomorrow is going to be pretty windy and warm, so definitely get outside and enjoy it, but beware of the wind.
Right, beware of the wind and those temperatures falling once again on Tuesday when that new front comes in. Thank you, Hope, for that update. Now, como iniciamos la programación dedicado a la vida de Mando Lopez, we have another video that we want to share with you, but we also want to tell you about the services that have been planned for the passing of Mando Lopez. Rosary is going to be held on February the 9th at 7 p.m. at the Corpus Christi Funeral Home. Funeral is going to be held on the 10th at 10 a.m. at the Corpus Christi Funeral Home to celebrate the life of Mando Lopez, who, along with his group, Los Muchachos, were constant figures here on Domingo Live in the early 2000s. And when we heard of his passing, his family reached out to us, and we reached out to them. And so we're going to be sharing some vintage videos del pasado, donde se presentó este joven, este muchacho que era tan talentoso, tocando su acordeón con sus grupos de los muchachos. And we want to share some of the videos that he left us to remember him by. This one goes back to 2003 as we remember Mando Lopez y los muchachos on Domingo Live.
puedo quererte, no puedo tenerte conmigo otra vez. Sabes, yo no puedo darte el amor que quieres, tú sabes muy bien. Quiero que seas dichosa, que alcances tus sueños, que seas feliz. Yo tengo ya mi camino, agarra tú el tuyo y déjame a mí. Yo tengo ya mi camino, agarra tú el tuyo y déjame a mí. No, no puedo quererte, no puedo adorarte. No puedo quererte, no puedo adorarte. No, tú no pierdas tu tiempo, tú sigue adelante y déjame a mí. Yo sabré cómo le hago para no recordarte, mi linda mujer. Sabes, no puedo quererte, no puedo tenerte conmigo otra vez. Sabes, yo no puedo darte el amor que quieres, tú sabes muy bien. Quiero que seas dichosa, que alcances tus sueños, que seas feliz. Yo tengo ya mi camino, agarra tú el tuyo y déjame a mí. Yo tengo ya mi camino, agarra tú el tuyo y déjame a mí. No, no puedo quererte, no puedo adorarte. No puedo quererte, no puedo adorarte. No, tú no pierdas tu tiempo, tú sigue adelante y déjame a mí. Yo sabré cómo le hago para no recordarte, mi linda mujer. No puedo quererte, no puedo adorarte. No puedo quererte, no puedo adorarte. No puedo quererte, no puedo adorarte. No puedo quererte.
Drive into the new year with serious savings and let us lower your payment right here at Sames Ford.
If you're shopping for an SUV that fits your lifestyle and your budget, now is the time to make your move. Right now, get $5,500 off the Bronco Sport, $4,500 off the Ford Explorer, or $4,000 off the Ford Escape. All you have to do is come take a test drive. New year, new you, new SUV.
And that's how you lower a payment. We do it every day right here at Sames Ford.
For more than 3 decades, Thomas J. Henry has been setting the standard for justice in Texas, earning the trust of those we've helped along the way. With proven results and a legacy of standing up for those in need, our dedication is stronger than ever. With offices across the Lone Star State and a team of expert attorneys, we're here to fight for you when it matters most. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust.
The pain was just excruciating. It would bring me to tears.
Running just means a lot to me. My feet just really, I was in pain.
And it hurt so terribly in my heels, I started like walking like a T-Rex.
I couldn't continue. I needed to go to the Good Feet store.
And I'm greeted by this gal named Mercy. She said, just try them on.
I thought, oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Now that I have the Good Feet arch support, running is great.
This is the arch support for me.
I'm just telling you, I am grateful. I mean, it's real.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good Feet, good life. Coast Life Credit Union auto loans are here to put you in the driver's seat with confidence. With Coast Life Credit Union's low rates, you'll save big over the life of your loan, putting money back in your pocket for road trips, upgrades, or whatever drives you. Our mission is to help you navigate your financial journey. And we have the auto loan that will fit your lifestyle, serving the communities we live in with branches in Corpus Christi, Calallen, Portland, Alice, and Kingsville. Visit a Coast Life Credit Union branch and drive away with confidence today.
Vibration. Vibration.
Open Sundays.
Welcome back to Domingo Live. Frightening statistics about prenatal care. Did you know that 45% of the soon-to-be moms aren't aware that there is a need for prenatal care? Well, that's one of the stats that our friend Sherry Peterson and Rubina Garza with the United Way of the Coastal Bend just shared with me right now. And it's shocking to think that 45% of the folks who are out there who are waiting for a baby aren't aware that you need to have prenatal care.
Yeah, I mean, there are many reasons for it. Sometimes it's access to care. Sometimes it's just not even knowing that they're pregnant within that first trimester of a pregnancy. So there are many reasons why, women aren't getting the prenatal care that they need early on. And it's really important because we're able to catch risk factors and things like that that can impact their pregnancy. Sure. So that's why this event coming up on the 7th is really
Healthy
important.
Mom, Healthy Baby. Tell us about that. It's happening on the 7th of February.
Saturday, February 7th from 10 to 1 o'clock. And it will be at the Boys and Girls Club of the Coastal Bend on 3902 Greenwood Drive here in Corpus Christi, and we invite everyone to come out. It's our 6th annual, and there will be plenty of presentations with great information. We have a lot of vendors, over 45 vendors, and we just want everyone to come out and enjoy and be aware of the prenatal care that's available out there to women, pregnant women. And for the children too, we will have developmental screenings happening for children under age 3.
We're talking
we're excited.
45%. How many, do we know an idea? Do we have a number of women that we estimate are out there right now that may be watching?
The exact number is unknown, so I don't want to, but that information is available through Texas Health, State Services and stuff. That information is available on their website. So this doesn't come up with it. It's 45% in Nueces County.
In Nueces County.
And 46 in San Patricio County.
That's crazy.
Not getting prenatal care during their first trimester of pregnancy.
And when we're talking about this program and the United Way of the Coastal Bend, that means we're inviting everyone within the 11 county area to be a part of this.
Oh yeah.
If they're expecting a baby, if you've got a family member who's expecting a baby, come along and learn about the services and what's available.
It's very important not only during the first trimester, but even during and till the end of the pregnancy, and then even after the pregnancy, there's the care for mom and for the baby. So.
Dad's a huge part of mom having a healthy pregnancy as well. We know that mom does so much better when dad is involved. And so we encourage, the fathers, our fathers to come and learn about the resources. So we're talking some 45 vendors who are serving this particular population who can give resources. We're giving away prizes.
That's the cool thing. Tell me about that. Tell us about the prizes.
So we're giving away some prizes that include pack and plays, car seat strollers, gates. We want to keep babies safe once they're crawling around. And then all the families will receive diapers that come. Diapers are a huge expense for families and stuff. So this is one way we can help out.
And this is all happening February the 7th at 10 a.m. at the Boys and Girls Club on Greenwood Everyone invited. It is a free event.
Yes.
If you are expecting and you're going to be a soon-to-be mom and
We
dad.
want those dads too. There's a lot of single dads raising children, so
Absolutely.
and grandparents too.
Grandparents as well. We want to mention that as well. So, I mean, this is a program that anyone basically can take advantage of. We're targeting our moms and the new infants, of course, because the infants are the ones that are going to need the help after, obviously, and the resources that are available to them are amazing. You guys are offering help for the babies.
Oh yes, and you know, upcoming, so when you've come to this event, I just want to let everybody know that in April, April the 12th, we'll be having Week of the Young Child. Again, so much fun and resources for families and to help engage with early learning and development for children.
Well, we
So
certainly
look
hope to
for
have you
that.
back here
Yes,
then, so we can talk about the Week of the Young Child. That brings back a lot of memories for me when we were working a long time ago with the other television station I used to work for that we celebrated Week of the Young Child, and it was a very, very big event. And it continues today after how many years? Decades, right?
Yes,
Decades.
yes.
It is so awesome. Well, Sherry and Rabina, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate your time. Continuamos now with more music, celebrating the life of Mando Lopez as he passed on, a week or so ago. And he left us with muchos recuerdos. This one going back to 2003 when Mando y los Muchachos appeared on Domingo Live. Check this video out.
Oye, mujer, por favor, comprende, mira que mi alma sufre por ti. Mira, mi vida ya se está acabando, por favor, te pido, no me hagas sufrir. Yo lo que quiero es que me comprendieras este amor tan grande que siento por ti. Deja ese orgullo que no ganas nada, hazme un poco caso, yo te haré feliz. Ya no atormentes más a mi cariño, no seas ingrata, no seas así. Que no comprendes, me haces mucho daño, con tu cruel desprecio me haces infeliz. Yo lo que quiero es que me comprendieras este amor tan grande que siento por ti. Deja ese orgullo que no ganas nada, hazme un poco caso, yo te haré feliz. Oye, mujer, por favor, comprende, mira que mi alma sufre por ti. Mira, mi vida ya se está acabando, por favor, te pido, no me hagas sufrir. Yo lo que quiero es que me comprendiera este amor tan grande que siento por ti. Deja ese orgullo que no ganas nada, hazme un poco caso, yo te haré feliz. Ya no atormentes más a mi cariño, no seas ingrata, no seas así. Que no comprendes, me haces mucho daño, con tu cruel desprecio me haces infeliz. Yo lo que quiero es que me comprendieras este amor tan grande que siento por ti. Deja ese orgullo que no ganas nada, hazme un poco caso, yo
Domingo Live weather is sponsored by Sames Ford, Texas's oldest dealership.
Let's talk about rewards programs. Just like airlines, ABC has its own program. Hi, I'm Bobby Jenkins. When you purchase services from ABC, you earn points to your account. Those points grow and can be used to buy other ABC services. Need your windows cleaned? Use your points. Need pest control? Use your points. You get the idea. Just another reason why ABC should be the service company for all your home's needs. ABC Home and Commercial Services, specialists for your environment.
I finally put the baby down.
Oh, nice. Look how much we earned this month.
Nice.
With Rally Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And with our high-yield Liberty Plus bundle, you can earn and save even more. Rally Credit Union, banking for all.
Do y'all do this every time? Yay.
Is it time to upgrade your window treatments? Call Academy Window Coverings. We are a local family-owned company with over 50 years of quality experience. We carry brands such as Hunter Douglas, Graber, Norman, and many more. We also provide the latest in quality exterior hurricane shutters, Bahama shutters, colonials, roll-ups, exterior louver blinds, and security hurricane screens. For a perfect fit, visit our fabulous showroom or call Academy Window Coverings today for a free in-home consultation.
I was rear-ended out of nowhere. My pain started a couple of days later really bad. I called the Force right away after the accident. They put me in touch with medical experts right away. They took charge and they made me feel secure. If Jeff was here now, I would say thank you. And I would recommend the Force to anyone in Texas that was in an accident.
Okay, now's your chance to tell them yourself.
Want more?
Call the Force.
Welcome back to Domingo Live. The school voucher program. Maneuvering the process can be a bit complicated and sometimes a bit difficult for folks who've never done it before or never utilized the school voucher program. Here to open the gateway for us is Mando Garcia, who is with the Diocese of Corpus Christi. Welcome. Good to have you on Domingo Live.
Thank you for having me, Rudy.
Let's talk about the school voucher enrollment program. You offer the opportunity for parents out there to decide where their children can go and attend school. And they can do it through the voucher program if they know how to go about it. It can be a bit complex, right?
Right, exactly. You know, we're trying to simplify the process as much as possible for families. We're starting by visiting our website at esacc.org. We've kind of condensed a lot of the bigger questions that families may have regarding this program in an easy to find website, so that way they don't have to go through reading anything that they might see pop up on their social media feed. We just condense that, so if they have questions, we always direct them, go to esacc.org. That's the best place to start. Because the application window does actually open up this Wednesday, February 4th, and is open through March 17th, so we're asking families to do that as soon as possible, so that way they can take advantage of this program.
Sure, because I'm sure they have a lot of questions as to how it all works. So maybe you can explain that to us. How is it that the school voucher program may help a family with their costs of sending their child to private school?
Of course. Once a family applies for this program, eligible families are able to receive up to $10,500 per child or up to $30,000 if that child has a disability. These funds can then be used to pay for tuition to any of our wonderful Catholic schools here in the Corpus Christi and surrounding area. And those funds can also be used to pay for things like school uniforms, textbooks, educational therapies, anything that they might need to help them out.
You mentioned eligibility. Who is eligible for some school voucher programs?
Well, there are several tiers. I don't want to get into the details because this is something that, you know, going over these details, we'd probably spend all day talking about.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so that's why I was saying direct them to the website, esacc.org. It breaks it down. There are 4 tiers of eligibility. So my recommendation is to visit the website so you can get that information, and if you families have wanted to make an opportunity, to send their kids to Catholic schools or private schools, this is the perfect opportunity to do so.
The perfect time. And again, this is a very finite period of time where you can enroll.
Exactly, yes.
Say your child is attending public school right now, and you'd like to switch them into one of the diocese schools.
Right.
They have this period, and you said the opening day is when?
Wednesday, February 4th, and it's open until March 17th.
So that's just a few weeks.
It is, yeah.
And the process, I'm assuming, takes time. Is that correct?
It can, depending again on the eligibility because each family is unique, right? We don't want to categorize every family into the same tier of eligibility. So again, by visiting the website, they're able to get the information. They're able to kind of narrow down which tier do I fall under. And regardless of what tier you fall under, I still recommend for families to apply regardless.
Sure.
So that way they don't miss out on this opportunity.
Exactly. Once again, para más información, where do we go as far as the website?
They can go to esacc.org.
Very good. All right, Mando, thank you so much for coming by and letting people know that the school voucher program, they can take advantage of it, and it's out there, and all the resources you need to learn more about it is on your website.
That's right.
Te agradecemos. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Rudy.
Okay. Tenemos más música celebrando la vida de Mando Lopez y los muchachos right here on Domingo Live.
El bajo sexto, el son del acordeón, el golpe a la tambora alegra el corazón. Los locutores escuchan esta cumbia, le jalan al volumen y empiezan a gritar. Suben al radio, no dejen de bailar, escuchen esta cumbia que vamos a tocar. Suben la radio, no dejen de bailar, escuchen esta cumbia que vamos a tocar. Los locutores escuchan esta cumbia, le jalan al volumen y empiezan a gritar. Sube la radio, no dejen de bailar, escuchen esta cumbia que vamos a tocar. Sube la radio, no dejen de bailar, escuchen esta cumbia que vamos a tocar.
Every year, thousands of people are seriously injured in crashes involving large trucks and 18-wheelers. At Thomas J. Henry, we believe that justice should be accessible to all truck accident victims, regardless of their financial situation. This is why we're happy to offer our no-win, no-fee promise. When you hire Thomas J. Henry, you don't pay us unless we win your case. Thomas J. Henry handles serious trucking cases and gets serious results for injured clients. Thomas J. Henry. The name you know, the firm you trust.
Hi, I'm Ashlyn Pro.
I'm Elena Pro. And I'm Michael Pro.
For over 60 years, Pro Optical has been committed to improving how you see the world. Pro Optical offers the best service,
value, and quality
in the industry. For 4 generations, our family has continued to provide service that proves your eyes are in our best interests. Our advanced equipment guarantees prompt service and top quality. Don't forget our Pro Special, single vision glasses $49, bifocals $59. And remember,
see us Pro as professional.
Super flower beds, call Super Dirt. Super vegetable gardens, call Super Dirt. Super lawns, call Super Dirt. Super sport fields, call Super Dirt. Only found and made at one super location in Taft, Super Dirt in Taft. Super Dirt is only sold in bulk per cubic yard. Bring your truck or trailer to pick up some top quality compost that's rich in nutrients and will grow everything super and keeps it green for years to come. Visit Super Dirt in Taft or call Super Dirt 528-3600 today for more information.
Where's the best place to buy kids furniture? A furniture store just for kids. Rooms to Go Kids. With ready-to-go room packages that make decorating easy, starting at just $6.77. That's right. Every piece expertly packaged to take the guesswork out of putting their room together. Plus, with interest-free financing for 50 months, buying is even easier. So save big on the styles they want. The coolest designs, fun features, and great color options on sale. Shop and save. Only at Rooms to Go Kids.
Vibration. Vibration.
Open Sundays.
This is the air that's going to make its way into Texas. Talking record cold temperatures.
The biggest impact has definitely been on our school districts.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with 3 News and 3 News Plus.
Welcome back. In this segment, we're talking about generosity. We're talking about donations. We're talking about helping our fellow man through organizations such as the Charity League of Corpus Christi. And with me right now is Kristen Sterrett and, of course, Ron Zerbies.
Zerbies, yes,
Zerbies from the Corpus Christi Police Department. Good to have you guys here. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
We're talking generosity. We're talking about people giving and not receiving recognition because they don't want the recognition. They want to donate to help our community. Tell me a story. Tell me something about the Charity League of Corpus Christi and what it's done over the past 90 years. I'm sure there's a lot.
Yeah, so every year we pick another charity that we're going to raise funds for, and we do a letter writing campaign from October through February, and it ends at our annual style show and luncheon on this year. It'll be on February 19th, and we spend that time just really raising money and as well as raising awareness for that charity for the year.
Awesome. And the benefactor this year is going to be the Corpus Christi Police Athletic League.
Yes, sir.
And you were in need of some funds because of what you want to do for our community. Tell us about that.
So, we have, currently we have basketball, volleyball, and taekwondo. The baseball fields were in bad shape. When COVID hit, the program kind of fizzled out.
Yeah.
So we're bringing it back. We're renovating the fields. We're adding artificial turf to the fields. And then we're going to have 2 baseball fields and then a soccer field we're adding. So we're adding more sports to get more kids involved and get them back, get them off the streets and get them involved in the sports. So with partners like the Charity League, it's going to help with getting equipment. We're going to renovate the concession stands. We're going to put in some batting cages, shade structures, make it very comfortable for everybody when they come watch their kids play ball, and it'll be a great facility. And we can't do it without funding from generous generous groups like the Charity League.
Yeah. And the Charity League can't do it and can't help without folks who are watching programs like Domingo Live, who may have been blessed in one way or another and may have some extra funds, and they want to help the community grow and enjoy our daily lives through programs like the ones that the Corpus Christi Police Athletic League offers to our community. Again, as you mentioned, Ron, you know, keeping kids off the streets and giving them opportunities to go out there and enjoy and grow and become productive citizens through sports. And you guys have been around for a long, long time, as the Charity League. How can we take part? How can our community get involved?
This year, if they want to donate to CCPAL, you can donate through our website, which is charityleagueofcorpuschristi.org. And then starting February 19th, we'll open up our applications for for nonprofits to apply for next year's to be our grant recipient, and that's also through our website.
Yeah, how awesome. Ron, I bet you got stories you can tell about the lives you've touched.
There's, you know, everything comes full circle. We have, you know, children that start when they're 4 or 5 years old, and you see them coming back to our programs as coaches, as parents, you know, taking their children into our programs. And it really makes me feel good because that's proof that our programs are working.
Absolutely.
And, you know, a lot of these kids that are coming back, you know, they stay in school, they get educated, they get the degrees. We have one young lady right now that's coming in, she's coaching, and she's working on her master's degree.
Yeah.
So, and she attributes a lot of that from just the programs and coming in and playing volleyball because she loved it so much, and she never thought that she would go to college, and it actually was a blessing for her.
Absolutely.
For that to happen. So it's a great feeling to see the kids get in there and excel and get better, and you see all the friendships they make and everything. It's just wonderful.
Such success stories. I'm sure there's tons of them out there.
Sir.
And Kristen, once again, for more information, where do we go?
Our website, which is charityleagueofcorpuschristi.org, and you can donate there as well as for nonprofits who want to apply.
Very good. Thank you so much, Ron, for coming, and Kristen, thank you. And thanks to the Charity League for doing all the wonderful things it does and has done for the last 90 years.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
It's been absolutely. Now, another tribute to Mando Lopez as we remember him and his talent that he, I guess, shared with the rest of the Coastal Band. Mando Lopez, this is for you.
Qué bonita te ve la mujer que dejé por otra.
Hey, new truck?
What's up, man?
Where'd you get it?
Rally approved my loan super quick. Picked it up yesterday.
With Rally Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And with our home, auto, and business loans, you'll be celebrating in no time. Rally Credit Union, banking for all.
For over 30 years, the qualified professionals at Neal Tax Service have given quality service throughout South Texas.
I've been bringing my taxes to Neal Tax Service for several years now, and the reason I do is because they have qualified people that make it so easy to understand your tax problem.
I have been a tax and accounting professional for over 30 years. I have made the investment in understanding the current tax laws. Now is the time for you to make the investment in your peace of mind. It's time for you to worry less and live more.
Come see us
at 3514 South Alameda, where we are qualified professionals.
I'm a very active person that likes to move around and go. The pain I was in was really excruciating. I was basically heading towards a sedentary lifestyle. I had really tried everything, but I quickly lost hope with all of the things that we had tried, and that's what led me to the Good Feet store. And when I found the Good Feet system, it really just changed everything. It brought me back to life. I have my active lifestyle back.
You too can get back out there with arch supports from the Good Feet store.
When you're injured, the last thing you need to worry about is how to pay a lawyer. At the Edwards Law Firm, it costs you nothing to start your case. Listen, I've ridden motorcycle for years. I'm not afraid of some risk. That's why we cover the cost up front, everything it takes to build your personal injury case. You only pay us if we win. That's a risk I'm always willing to take.
When I was 28, I almost died. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. When I picked up my first insulin prescription, it cost me $684. I couldn't afford that. Most Texans can't either. So when I got to the Texas House, I took on Big Pharma and capped insulin at $25 a month. I'm James Tallarico. I know what it means to fight for my life. I approve this message because in the Senate, I'll fight for yours.
The hour went by so fast. Rápidamente, como dice Barbie Tan Tan. She'll be back next week. Hopefully she's doing great. Hoy por la mañana, we want to thank all our friends who are on Domingo Live. Les agradecemos su participación en el show. And we want to, of course, remember the great and one and only Mando Lopez, whose first band, by the way, we showed just a couple of minutes ago. He was a member of Los Campeones de Raúl Ruiz from back in the 90s. That video was back from the 90s, right, Iris? Yeah, it was from the 90s. And leaving us muchos recuerdos cuando estaba Joseph and, of course, Mike Chavez and the late Luis Alonso Muñoz. And, of course, Raúl Ruiz was an icon here in South Texas, and Mando was one of the band members. And so, hoy por la mañana los vamos a dejar con la música, recordando la vida y los aprovechos de Mando López. Nos dejó a mejor vida esta semana y pues lo estamos recordando aquí en Domingo Live because he was a figure that appeared on Domingo Live so many years ago and was well known aquí en la comunidad. Hoy por la mañana celebramos la vida de Mando López y les decimos gracias a Dios que nos acompañaron ustedes being a part of our show hoy por la mañana. So we'll see you during the week. Que la pasen muy bien. Nos vemos otra vez el domingo próximo. Adiós.
¿Cómo te llamas, paloma? Qué bonita son tus alas. Yo quiero volar contigo. No importa por dónde vayas. ¿Cómo te llamas, paloma? Yo quisiera conocerte. Quisiera
Thanks for watching the #1 rated entertainment and information program in South Texas, Domingo Live.